Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm very excited to introduce the toolkit for Kentico's newest extension, the Siteimprove Premium extension. Our extension allows you to submit content before you publish it to the world to the Siteimprove API, understand what those results are that Siteimprove gives you from its policy features, and return to you the checks that you need to make sure that you're following your content governance and basically creating quality content. I'm excited to show it off today. We're going to do it really quick, so let's just get right into it. You can see I'm on our Kentico dashboard, and when I click the Toolkit extension, we have our main Toolkit screen. Now have Siteimprove and with both systems, the Basic and Premium extension. The Basic extension has always allowed us to have the CMS plugin with Kentico, where we really bring in Siteimprove's results right into the Kentico Pages tab. And there's lots of information on our website about that already, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But the Premium extension is the one I'm really excited about today. So once it's installed, you basically have to set up a few configuration checks. And I've done that already, so we're going to skip that. But basically, you give it the correct username and password to talk to Siteimprove's API, and then you'll have the ability to do this custom workflow that we've added into the system. So if you go back to workflows, a great way to visualize what this extension does is to just really look at the workflow. So our extension adds in a custom workflow with some custom steps. And it's all sort of pre-configured out of the box for you, so you just need to apply the workflow to your pages. What you can see here is that we're taking the information of a document, and it's not published state, like the most recent preview content. We're shipping that preview content out to the Siteimprove API. We're getting some results for some checks on policies, and then if there's a high policy match, which means something is wrong, we're kicking that person right back to edit. It's pretty convenient because it helps you do this action of creating quality content quicker without having to go outside of Kentico. It's all built right into the application. If there are no policy matches, it's going to let you publish the document. And don't worry, there's a way to skip this, so it won't get in your way in case there's a problem. But basically, we think this is a really great way to do it. And in case you're not familiar with Siteimprove, I have logged into Siteimprove's dashboard so I can see my demo site here, where we're at. We've got some pretty good scores. But we want to make sure those scores stay as good as they are. And that's where policies come into play. So I've got a couple policies already defined. Basically things that you want to watch out for, like is there lorem ipsum text? Are there large images? Are there broken links? You can create policies for all those things. And if a piece of content matches that policy, you'll trigger the system to say, oh, wait, there's a problem. Go back and fix that before you publish it out to the world. And it's really cool because we're not being reactionary and waiting for the next day or the next week to know there's a problem. We're getting to that problem right away. So how do we do that? Again, back in our Kentico instance, with the Siteimprove Premium extension installed, we go to our Pages application. And when the Pages application loads up, you can see that we actually have some articles here. And I'm just going to pick one a second that may or may not be under workflow yet, but standard article. And again, this is an MVC Kentico 12, Service Pack 1 site, Dancing Goat, starter stuff, all things we're used to. I'm going to quick apply our custom workflow to that. So I'm going to click the Siteimprove Premium check here. And when I do that, you can see that the workflow is there. And I'm going to edit the content because maybe I'm doing my job and I need to add some things in and out of it. Not a huge thing. So I'm going to edit some content, and I'm going to do some stuff that, you don't really want to have happen, but I'm going to try to trigger the policy check to match. So I'm going to do some small repeated words, maybe some lorem ipsum text, things that maybe were in there from working on the content article that you kind of forgot about. I'm going to save that. And now here's where the workflow takes over. I'm going to click the Approve and Publish to Siteimprove System button in Kentico. Again, what that's doing is it's taking the preview content that you can see as the person who's just working on it, pushing that to the Siteimprove API, and if there's matches on those policies, we're going to come back and tell you. And if you want to check on this solution, you can go to the Workflow tab in Kentico, or you can kind of wait at that screen. Basically, you can see we've transitioned through the workflow. We're here and we're waiting. And this could take a minute. It could take 30 seconds. It could take 4 or 5 minutes. It does depend on how busy the internet is. It depends on how busy the Siteimprove system is with their people around the world that are checking content. So we can't promise a response time that's immediate, but we are working on that with Siteimprove and hopefully want to improve that situation. So again, this could take a minute or so. So it's actually been about 2 minutes since we did the check, and now we're back, and you can see that the document has been pushed into the edit mode because we failed our check with Siteimprove. And what we're doing with our Custom Workflow is reporting why we failed. So we had 3 priority policies that matched, basically. We had one medium because we found something that we didn't want, but our high ones are the important things. We found that lorem ipsum text. We found the titles and text that shouldn't be there, basically. This is the result of what Siteimprove can tell us by inspecting our content before it goes out to the world and save you that time and hassle of trying to figure out maybe what went wrong the next day because you forgot that you published this page and you had these pieces of text in there that you didn't want. So again, you can see that we're in edit mode. If we go through and republish this and fix those errors, it will pass through and let the page publish. So we're trying to automate and save time and get our job done faster by using this extension. So we can jump right back to the content tab, go through, delete this text, hit approve and publish again, and go through this solution. And that's pretty powerful, we think. So that's why we created it. And if you're curious about what else the Siteimprove extension can do with the basic plugin or other modules from the toolkit for Kentico, check out our website. It has all of the pricing and information you need and all the instructions on how to get started, usage guidelines on how to use the tools. So I really would encourage you to check that out. Again, that's toolkitforkentico.com. And this has been the Siteimprove Premium extension. Thanks.